Hey everybody, welcome back to Opinions Non Grata. I guess actually I should probably welcome myself back since it's been probably about a month since I posted my last video on this fairly new channel. So if you subscribe to that channel after the first 2 or 3 videos, I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button. You're going to get lots of opinions that you may agree with, a lot that you may not agree with, but they're all going to be my honest opinion. And today I want to talk about my team, the Florida State Seminoles. Now, right now, I am sitting in my truck on my lunch break. Got some Chick-fil-A here. Finished that up. Right in front of a church is where I sit. Just in front of me on the right. And just beside me on the right is a graveyard that is situated right next to this church. Now, I did that because it's pretty fitting for today's video, because I could just very easily look over to my right in that graveyard and see a headstone, Florida State football program dead in 2026. Guys, it is freaking ridiculous what has happened in the last month since I talked to you guys. Is there even a player coming back from the 2025 team? I know there are a couple. You got your Deuce Robinsons and stuff. I get it. There are a couple. I'm being a little hyperbolic here because, let's be honest, when your freaking punter and a kicker are entering the transfer portal, what are we doing? When your big get so far is getting Ashton Daniels as your quarterback for next year, what are we doing? Oh, I know what we're doing. We're allowing Mike Norvell to continue to destroy this program like he's done for the last 5 to 6 years. He absolutely is destroying this program. And to be honest with you, if they fire him at the end of next season, who are you going to hire that's going to have enough cachet that they can bring the people that we need back to Tallahassee to win football games? Who's it going to be? I mean, you guys tell me in the comments, is there a coach that could bring the levels of success to Florida State football that you and I both would like to see? And I'm going to tell you the answer. I don't think there is one. You might get somebody that brings it back to a level of mediocrity, but after that level of mediocrity, they're going to get fired. And then what happens? I just don't know. I think there's been so much damage done to this program by Mike Norvell and Michael Offord that it may not come back from anything. It may not come back at all. We may be the new Wake Forest of the ACC. And all those dreams of joining the Big Ten in 2031, kiss them goodbye unless some changes happen pretty quickly. You think the ACC is going to want Florida State? If Miami keeps doing what they're doing right now, they're going to go right on down the road to Miami and say, come and join us. Meanwhile, what do we go, independent again? We go back to being independent and, we can play who we want to play. And yeah, that's going to work out real well. Absolutely ridiculous. At this point, there's probably 4/5 of the 2025 team that have entered the transfer portal right now. And we're looking at players from lower level FBS schools, FCS schools, things like that to come in to replace these guys. And that brings me to a bigger point. Why do we even recruit people out of high school anymore? I mean, why? I really don't get it. What does it matter? Oh, they've got a top 10 recruiting class. They're on their way back. Are they? You recruited Sperry. He's on campus. He actually played pretty good in the time that he got to play this year. You're not even going to give this kid a chance, so what's he going to do? He's going to do a Cromenhawk and a Brock Glenn and anybody else, and he's going to transfer out of Florida State. He is going to leave when you bring in Daniels to be the starting quarterback. Then where are you going to go? Oh, well, we've got another 4-star, 5-star recruit coming for 2027. Do you think that that kid is going to want to come to Florida State after we lose 9 games next year? And if you don't think we can lose 9 games next year, go look at the schedule. I'm telling you right now, it is entirely possible that Florida State loses 9 games next year. Absolutely absurd. What are we doing? Now, a little note to some of the kids that are transferring. Screw you. Nasir twins. Oh, we want to be here. We want to be here. Transfer portal. If it's a play for money or you want to leave, screw you. Punters, kickers, screw you. Backup quarterbacks, defensive backs, linebackers, screw you. I don't want to hear anything. I hope all of you end up at freaking Vanderbilt and you go 2-9 or 2-10 next year. I really high hopes for you guys. Oh yeah, I'm a backup defensive back. I'm entering the transfer portal. Good. Screw you. Go play at freaking Illinois State. Go play at an FBS school. Go do something like that. We don't need you here. We're going to lose anyway. So I'd rather have people that want to be here than a bunch of whining people that quit in half the games they played last year. Go. Screw you. Now, I don't know if it's good for me to be saying screw you to all these people right in front of a church, but oh well, I just did it. Now let's talk about college football as a whole. These last 3 or 4 days have been an absolute train wreck. Goes to show exactly what is wrong with this sport. Florida State's completely out. No bowl game, no playoffs, no nothing. And I've been enjoying the hell out of the playoffs. Some really great games. Some teams that are really doing good stuff. As much as I freaking hate Miami. Kudos to Miami, because they have got one hell of a defensive line. They've got an early 1990s, late 1980s Florida State defensive line going right now. And they are just getting after it. Indiana looks really tough. I mean, Ole Miss. I mean, they played hard and stuck with Georgia the entire time. Kudos to them. Kudos to them. I don't know. I don't even know if any of them can beat Oregon, though. I think Oregon lost to Indiana earlier in the year, and I think it motivated them, and I think that they are going to come out firing on all cylinders. I would not be shocked at all for them to win by 2 touchdowns against Indiana. It would not surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me if Indiana won, but it also wouldn't surprise me if they got blown out by 2 touchdowns. Oregon looks like a beast right now. But I've been enjoying the hell out of these games. And then here comes the transfer portal. So, you get to watch games, you get to enjoy the product, but you don't get to savor it because the next day, here comes the transfer portal, and here goes every single kid in college football who thinks that they're owed more, or they should be making more, or they don't treat me nicely, or my coach left, or whatever. It's very freaking annoying as a fan. The timing of it absolutely sucks for the kids, for the programs, for fans, for everybody. How is it that hard to figure this out? Make the portal, open it to everybody right after the end of May, say June 1st. A quote-unquote free agency, because that's what it is, it's free agency. Then move recruiting back to February so that every kid gets onto campus for fall camp and everybody is back to some semblance of normal. Then make these kids sign contracts. If you are going to spend the time recruiting them, I saw a report the other day that Florida State had something like 25 guys coming onto campus for portal visits. 25. And I'm assuming that they're paying for their transportation and things like that. Now, if you're already paying for kids when you're recruiting them out of high school, or offering kids, however you want to look at it, and you got to turn around and pay more people to come in during the transfer portal, at least if the calendar lines up, you know what you need, so you're not having to bring in 25 people a day, 60 total people. You're not having to do that anymore. I just don't understand how it's so hard to figure out, and why these people that are the quote powers to be can't get this crap right. I mean, it's just absurd. Absolutely one of the most embarrassing off seasons for college football, because not of everything necessarily that's going on, but because you're screwing yourself over when you've got a freaking awesome playoff going on. All anybody should be talking about is the games, not who the freaking quarterback for UNLV, where they're going to play. Oh, who's signing at Texas Tech? I don't give a crap. I want to savor the fact that Texas Tech got their ass beat by Oregon. That's what I want to do. So guys, let me know in the comments if you agree with me. Not sure, but it's my honest opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.